MB is crazy. Schools in the West, like schools in the West, I've noticed it. When you look, some people in my colors, they called one night boys. When you see the station students crying, just leave them to cry. That course, you can bang it and you can bang like mad. And just used to speak to me during the exam. You don't need to be passing or anything to say, okay, you have social life. Let's go steal life from you, let me not lie. The opportunities that CMD gave me was like tremendous. That's a foolish decision. Those guys, actually they call them random, but I really suspect them, especially I don't call his name. So just imagine blocking my mother. You know, they say the company of the wise is wise, company of the foolish. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You'll be hearing a lot of background noises, but I can't really do anything about it because I have tried this video. I have attempted to shoot it like a couple of times, but it did not work out. And I have nothing else to do. I can't do anything about it. My little brother is currently doing lesson, so you'll be hearing noise here and there, especially nursery rhymes. Please just bear with me. This is the best I could do because if he's not there, he's here while I'm recording the video. So basically in today's video, I'll be answering some questions that my sister and her friends have concerning medical school. Yes, my sister just completed her year 1 and is about to enter year 2. So her friends have some, I don't know what that's calling myths. I don't know. Or just questions generally they have about medical school. So the first question I have here is about medical school. That as you progress in medical school, your social life will be degrading more and more. Some even go as far as blocking their close ones. One even blocked his mother because he claims that the time he would use to talk to his mother would have covered 1 or 2 things. I don't know. This is not a real question, right? To answer this question, I'll ask one question. Who is paying this guy's school fees? Sorry, like, I don't know. Maybe is he paying it on his own? Because why are you blocking your mother? Like, I'm just imagining me in medical school blocking my mother. My mother will come and find me in that school. Yes, I finished from Parkland, Enugu State University Teaching Hospital, Enugu State University College of Medicine. Anyone? Yes, Parkland. So I finished from Parkland. I live in Enugu. So just imagine blocking my mother. My mother is going to find me in that school and I'll explain to her why I blocked her. Yeah, so I understand that medical school is demanding. Not like I understand, I'm a doctor, so I get the whole demanding, but blocking your mother is like a no for me. Like, not like a no, it does not even make sense to me as to why you should block your mother. Then about the social life degrading more and more. Well, I don't really think that's true. No, I don't really. It's actually not true. What usually happens is that as you progress in medical school, you begin to learn yourself better and have better time management, and you get better at being a medical student, that your social life does not now degrade more and more. When you enter medical school, there's usually a thing where they say, when they organize seminars and all, they usually say something, know yourself. Do you get? So in medical school, I feel like when you enter 200 level, your goal is to know yourself, master, maybe not master, but know yourself to an extent, because it will help you know how you show up for things, like the amount of time you have to do other things and everything in between. Basically, yes, like some people now, they just need to go to class to understand everything the lecturer teaches. Maybe they just really want, and after that everything is stuck in their brain. Everything is stuck in their brain, to get. But for some other people, they need to read things like maybe 3 times. So obviously, you already know that you need more time than this person. This person can be like going out and everything, but you're not that person. Basically, some people need to join discussion groups to get to be able to get things better. I know that, okay, discussion groups, joining discussion groups already like extra time from reading. Do you get? So it's really, really important to know yourself. Which type of learner are you, especially? Are you a visual learner? Are you an audio learner? Yes. I'll link there are different YouTubers that really medical YouTubers that will help you on this journey. I'll link some of the videos in this particular video. So you're trying to really, really know the type of person you are. Do you read better during the day? Do you read better in the night? So if you read better in the night, why are you going out in the night when you're meant to be reading? If you read better during the day, Obviously, maybe when your friends are just seated, like maybe when they go to maybe other people's room and they are gisting, you cannot gist as much during that time because you need to lock in during that time to get. So many things in medical school will depend on the type of person you are, yeah, and the amount of time you can give to other things. Now, I'll not necessarily say that there is no time in medical school to get. There is time, but it's just that the time allocated to cover the volume is just, yeah, the time is actually small compared to like the amount of things you're meant to cover. So you need to like learn or master time management, like learn how to manage your time, learn how to manage your time. Know when, okay, this time you're using it to do something you're not meant to do. And you're in 200 level really. I feel like in 200 level because of second MB, that's like the, in quotes, rate limiting class. So in second MB class, I feel like everybody should just lock in. You get like lock in. If you're a second MB, like if you just enter that class, just lock in because you can easily be distracted in that class, and because you don't really get what is happening at that time. That's just that this is your first time in medical school. That you're about to write your first exam in medical school. So the first exam, like second MB, like, well, some schools do first MB, but like you know what I mean. So you really need to cut down on distractions. Do you get cut down on distractions so you can really lock in and really try to figure out, because there's like a lot of things to figure out in that, like in that moment, because you're reading anatomy for the first time, you're doing physiology for the first time, you're reading biochemistry for the first time, yeah. So there are like a lot of things that you need to lock in on. Basically, oh, should you use last anatomy, should you use cherusia, should you use visual, I don't forget how to pronounce it now. Even for BCH, for physiology, should you use essentials, should you use, what's that other one again? There's usually two, guiding, there's one more again. Yeah, so you see that there are many things to like figure out at that point, like a lot of things to figure out. So to just do it better to just like try to lock in at that point, to do you like a great service to try to lock in, because like even before the exam, like there's also maybe just reading to know, reading to pass the exam. So there's like a whole lot of things to figure out in that class. Do you understand? And then there's also, I think there's also the part of like friends. Do you get? You want to do, okay, if you want to now say, oh, I want to be social. Yes, some people are quite misleading. You understand? But even if they're not misleading, friends, like knowing you cannot do medical school alone. Do you get? So you obviously need friends. You also obviously need friends. Getting friends in medical school is just really, like, it's not like it's a hard thing. I'll not say it is hard. Personally, what I did when I needed like friends, especially like in my medicine, I prayed about it because I think at that time I already was part of another friend group, but like I felt the Lord leading me to come out of that friend group here. So I was like, okay, no problem. But I prayed to God that, okay, as I'm leading coming out, you should please bring other people my way, because obviously medical school is not a place you do alone. Yeah, and your quality of friends determine like a whole lot of other things about you. Do you understand? About your stay in medical school, exams, like progression, personal development, like many other things in between. Even your work with God. Yeah. So when I prayed to God about it, and yeah, He answered my prayers, He gave me, like, He brought people my way. It's not like at that point it was not me. I didn't even go to look for them. Do you get, like, they came to me. Do you understand? Yeah. So it's different stories for different people, basically. So if you're like in second MB class, you just need to lock in yourself. But generally, I'll like it's necessary to have a social life in medical school. So now after second MB, the next class is third MB. For me personally, third MB is like the most demanding class in medical school. It's not even second MB. Third MB is like, because you have like 5 courses to do: histopathology, pharmacology, chem pathology, what are the other two? Microbiology and hematology. Yes. So you have like 5 courses to do. So and these are not like small courses. Like they require or they demand time, you get to read, and oh god, you need a lot of you need time, because them is like also equally a short class. But what about you still socialize? For me, my own form of social life then was going for same day forum and class outreaches, everything the same day was doing. I'll be there, because obviously that is still social life. You get, so you don't need to be partying or anything to say, okay, you have social life. Social life is just basically the ability of somebody to interact with people and their environment. Basically, first second, I was already a class esco. Yeah, so the escoship like made me to, like, locking and all. So I was showing up for same day stuff, like almost all same day stuff. Same day is sorry, Christian Medical and Dental Association. Yes, I was showing up. So that's like, and with CMD you have the opportunity to interact with like a whole lot of people, even beyond your school, beyond your state, like Nigeria, like entire Nigeria. Yes, medical students across Nigeria, yes. So you have the opportunity to interact. So that can equate for a social life. It's not like I don't go out. I usually used to go out with my friends, like once in a while, we'll just go out and all, or we'll do stuff together. Yeah, so that also equates as social life. Don't I it also equates as social life. There's also joining NIMSA. You can also join NIMSA at a point. I was like, yes, I was already automatically in ISUMSA. So I was in the editorial board at a point. I was in editorial board. Yeah, at a point also I was one of the designers for something. Yes, I was part of the design because I remember working with one of the SSGs at that time to help him design some stuffs. Like so, it's not like I was just doing medical school at a point. No, definitely not. I was also doing other things. Even at a point in that my academic class, I went for one money wise institute. I think it was every Saturday. We're doing like a training every Saturday. It was not in my school. Okay, so I usually go there and so the goal is that at this point you should have understood yourself to an extent. So it's not like, oh, you're now struggling with your academics and then you're trying to focus on your social life. Not necessarily that. Also is the thing about knowing that if you're not a medical student, you'll not be in medical school. So what qualifies you to be a medical student is the fact that you're in medical school. Obviously, so your academics is like the highest on your, like after God is your academics. Do you get? After God, when I even mean after God, like your personal work with God, is academics, do you get? And it's also important to know that in medical school, that you should not just do only like you should not just focus on your academics. I think it's really important. Even now as I finished medical school, like I just realized that the opportunities that CMD gave me was like tremendous because I was class coordinator being class coordinator. I was class coordinator twice. Then I became school general secretary. And I became school president. Then I became school ex official, and yeah, and I'm still like serving in other capacities currently, even as a doctor. Yeah, so the point is that have like just doing just medicine now, when you come out of medical school, you realize that you do not come out complete, if I say like really, because when you begin to look at, I'm now talking about even professionally now, when you look at people's CVs and you realize, okay, they did this, they did this, they did this in medical school, you'll be wondering, you'll be blown. Do you understand? I think it is even like you see schools in the West, like schools in the West. I've noticed it when you look at like their CVs, like you just be like, bro, these guys were doing things when they were in medical school. For some people, like they hosted a couple of the decks events in their school. Maybe they were like the convener, or like maybe they were like in charge of a team, or like you still see many personal development, capacity development roles that people were filling and they were doing stuff. So even the point of, oh, just focusing on academics, medical school, nah, it will not make you a complete person, a complete doctor, because when you come out, you realize that you were really, I don't want to say wasting your time, but yeah, this don't apply to everybody. You don't need to be something like, but you can make sure you put yourself out there, like opportunities to serve, opportunities to develop your skills, other skill sets, especially as you're in this country, Nigeria. Do you get? So do other things, but just make sure that you understand yourself. Like I said, you understand yourself. Just know when you need to like lock in. Do you get? Know when you need to like reduce the things you're doing at that time to focus more on exams. So I think it's just I don't think there'll be a time where everything is on the same plane. No. At a point in your medical, like at a point in each class, maybe you need to like lock in more on academics. At a point, maybe you need to lock in more on like other like social stuff basically. So it's just a what's now a thing of what knowing yourself, know yourself, know yourself. Yes, basically. So don't block your family members. Don't worry. Okay. There's no need blocking your family members because it does not really like I don't even know what to say. I don't want to call it a foolish thing to do because you need like a lot of support when you're in medical school. Like when I mean like a lot of support, I mean like a lot of support emotionally, mentally, psychologically, spiritually. Like you need support all around. And who are the best people that will give you support when you're in medical school if not your family members? Yeah, so don't even try to block anybody. That's like blatantly, that's a foolish decision. You could just talk to your parents. You can say, okay, this time I needed to read. Okay, maybe this time you usually call, this time I usually need to read. Like, you're grown up, communicate. Don't just go ahead blocking your parents or your mother because you feel like that's not even the right thing to do. Because otherwise you need a lot of support. Or when you want to write second name you test everything in you. Do you guess? Like you think you're okay, maybe when you're in secondary school you're an A student. Medical school is like a leveler. What I mean a leveler. Maybe maybe in secondary school you were like the top student, and there's nothing like top student or like when you come to medical school, it's a leveler. Like when I mean leveler. And the best guys are the guys that understand themselves and do what works for them, and they know how to what get results at the end of the day. Do you understand? Yeah. And getting results like what? I don't mean through corner way. I mean getting results like through legit means, which is what's writing and passing your exams the right and legit way. Welcome to the end of this video. If anything I said in this video resonated with you, please leave it in the comment section. If you have further questions, leave it in the comment section. If you have any reservations, leave it in the comment section. If you have any advice for any upcoming, is there like upcoming medical doctor? But yeah, if you have any advice for any aspiring medical students, maybe somebody that has not written JAMA but wants to become a doctor, any advice for somebody already in medical school that you know really helped your life, leave it in the comment section. If you're a medical student or an aspiring medical student and you have any questions for me, equally leave it in the comment section. I will answer them. Even if I don't answer them in the comment section, I might answer them in a subsequent video. If there's any specific thing you want me to talk about, I can answer it in a specific video. If me, I can't, trust me, I have friends that can. Just I know people that can help. I will bring them to help. Yeah, so don't worry. Anything you need, just tell me in the comment section. Please share this video to as many medical students as you can, aspire medical students. So I think that is right about that. Like this video, subscribe, please. Till next time.